Canada's economy just slipped into the red for February, but this isn't just a headline. Behind that GDP drop are real clues that could shape up your next real estate investment move. So in this video, we're breaking down what's really going on and how this could affect Toronto real estate. But before we dive in, if you want clear, numbers-focused advice on the Toronto real estate market, hit that like button, subscribe, and book a call with us if you want help investing in the Toronto real estate market. Canada's GDP in February dropped by 0.2% after a small gain in January. The slowdown hit 12 out of 20 industries, and a big reason for this was simply bad weather. Transportation and warehousing got hit hard, but the sort of good news is that this isn't looking like a long-term issue. Early data from March shows that things are already starting to bounce back, and the first quarter for 2025 could still come in at around 1.5%. That said, Q2 could be trickier with US trade tensions building, and that could add more pressure in the months ahead for our economy. But let's focus on what this means for the Toronto real estate market, because some of these trends are really starting to take shape. First, sales are still very weak for real estate. Brokerage activity dropped over 10% in February, and that is 3 months in a row. Buyers are holding back, and if you are looking to sell, don't expect multiple offers unless your price is right or the deal offers real value. Overpricing in this market is a fast way to get stuck. Number 2, construction is slowing. Builders are pulling back, especially on single family and row houses. They don't want to build if buyers are not showing up. And that means we are going to be seeing fewer new homes in the pipeline, which could turn into a serious supply crunch when demand comes back. Third, buyers haven't left, they're just waiting. We're seeing a drop in fixed term deposits and a rise in demand deposits, basically money in checkings account, because they want to stay liquid. They're watching, waiting for a better entry point or more clarity on the direction of rates and prices. And that clarity might be coming soon. Inflation is back on target, and the Bank of Canada is expecting weaker economic growth ahead, and most economists now believe that we'll see more rate cuts coming soon, possibly starting in June. And if that happens, we might hit the bottom of the rate cut cycle by around summertime. Now, let's be real. Betting on big price jumps isn't really the move anymore. The market has shifted, and the smart real estate investors are shifting with it. So what's working nowadays? Well, strong rent yields is definitely working. With interest rates coming down and rent yields holding strong, Toronto multiplexes are generating serious cash flow, and that is happening even with lower rents these days. Meanwhile, inventory for houses in Toronto will continue to tighten in the future. Builders are holding off, so once demand picks up again, and it will because we have real end user and long-term renter demand here in Toronto, we're going to be looking at a supply crunch situation. And that is why smart money isn't waiting for the market to take off. It's getting in while things are calm and the numbers work. And look, it is okay to feel nervous. But just because the market is slow doesn't mean the Toronto multiplex market doesn't make sense. In fact, on our end, we've been holding up well because the numbers still make sense. And that's what our investors care about. Now, if you are on the fence and you want to see what's actually available in the Toronto multiplex market today, just book a free strategy call with us. We'll walk you through actual properties, actual numbers, and help you decide if this is your window to get in. Whether you're after a turnkey property or a value add project, we'll help you find the right one and guide you through every step of the way. Here's what it's like to work with our team. We take the time to understand your goals, crunch the numbers to find the best opportunities, and eventually help you secure the right one. If you do want to dive into renovations, we'll connect you to trusted contractors and walk you through the entire process. And once the work is done, we can handle leasing and property management for you too. Are you ready to get started? Just head over to this link here and let's chat.